As I said in my previous vlogs, Alaska is a place that never runs out of something to see, enjoy, and sometimes even get enthralled by those places I visited and shared with you. By the way, as I have always been requesting in my vlogs, don't forget to share this so others may see it too. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do me a small favor. Hit the subscribe button now. Thank you. Just recently, I came across a park in Anchorage that I would say is not just like any other park where you can relax and spend your time either by sitting down on a bench or walking around. This park is so much more, very different from the other parks I had been. It is a park that converts into something else in a given time, thus transforming itself into an all-year-round park. It is called Margaret Egan Sullivan Park, or better known to many Alaskan residents of Anchorage as Westchester Lagoon for short. Westchester Lagoon is in the downtown area that is popular to Anchorage residents for its great trails and wildlife, and where families can gather together having fun against the backdrop of the Chuga Mountain front and Alaska's beautiful landscape. The tranquility of the lagoon is so quiet and peaceful that you may want to stay there for as long as you can. In summertime, residents and visitors of Alaska trek to the park eager to bask under the heat of the sun, which is actually not that hot, as cold wind cool it off slightly for everyone to enjoy. The allure of the lagoon, which could be the main attraction in summer, has everyone crowding around it, either to fish, go kayaking, swim, or simply enjoy watching various wildlife that for that season apparently owns that body of water in the park. See them as they cavort freely in water. Although at that time I was in the park, summer was just starting and people were still trying to shrug off the lethargic coldness of winter and hasn't gone out yet of their dwelling places. In the middle of the lagoon is a man-made island built as a sanctuary of waterfowls, birds, and other animals. Just by staring at them, you may unknowingly be freeing yourself from your unnecessary stresses. For these adorable birds are truly so relaxing to watch. There are benches everywhere where one could sit to relax and enjoy the view while at the same time watching people as well as the park's stunningly beautiful postcard landscape. On the right side of the park is a playground where children can play around to their heart's content. That area is also where the trails start that connect to the Chester Creek Trail and the Tony Knowles Coastal Trail, where one can walk, hike, bike, skateboard, or rollerblade to as far as where one's stamina could last. The trail appeared to be endless. Along the winding trails are viewing platforms where one can enjoy watching wild animals and birds, that there are so many of them. Like seagulls, performing their acrobatic maneuver, or even an eagle that projects a threatening look. In winter, the Great Lake in the park freezes once the temperature drops to negative, and the ice gets deep enough that turns the lagoon into a frozen wonderland. Children never tire of the playground, even when it is all covered with snow. And so, with the trails where park-goers still enjoy walking or hiking or skiing in a snow-covered footpath. People from everywhere just keep coming. To everyone, it is the time to enjoy the cool weather in an outdoor of fun. And a place for families to gather around. The frozen lagoon becomes a skating area and or ice hockey field for children and adults alike. Skiers make the most out of the freezing cold weather, careening along the smooth ice surface with their ice skates. The government routinely monitored and maintained the snow on the park to ensure that visitors can skate regardless of snowfall. Surely, the frozen lagoon is again the main attraction of the park during cold season. Whether it is snowing or not, Westchester Lagoon is a nice place to be at. For one can walk or jog around the trail with or without snow. Or stroll with your dog leisurely. Or listen to the rhythmic chugging noise of train passing by. Or focus on the tweeting notes of birds and other animals. Or hear the barking of dogs. Or cars as they roll by. Or listen to the reverberating hum of plane flying by. Or be hypnotized by the bubbles bubbling over rocks in a creek. or the gentle swishing rustling of leaves from the trees scattered throughout the wooded hillsides, boosted by the fantastic Alaska landscape of either snow-covered mountains or those trees down below that turn brown due to snow. With all of this, no doubt, one can feel some kind of a relaxing and calming peace just by being in the park or sitting in one of the benches there. Whether you want to have fun or just simply relax, the Westchester Lagoon or the Margaret Egan Sullivan Park in the downtown Anchorage could be your kind of place any time of the year. That's all for now, guys. See you on my next vlog. Thank you.